Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Price. We are in a powerful time of connection within the self to enhance our creative harmonic so that you are getting your loving energy into this world. And this month's topic will call us to implement more physically as the Lionsgate support has a very physical activating effect on us. Ariane has been pointing this out to us in various ways. And remember, these monthly focuses are a progression, they're not a prediction. So each of these months is meant to build on the other. And now with the Lionsgate and the stronger mental flow, we're at a really exciting time. Very strongly since May, we've been focusing more on the mental flow of navigating change so that we're dealing with the unknown, the endings and beginnings. And this is calling us to focus into those new potentials and to use our creative harmonic so that we aren't just living by default. Own your power. Take your divine birthright to create this world just like you would take a breath. Last month's focus of endings and beginnings is not just helping us to relax into change, but to focus on the beginnings even when they aren't present. All of that while we are just being, which is your open, expanded, and empowered state. This takes us into the August focus of density form. You are here to master density form so that we truly integrate our transcendence beyond third density. So the focus this month is being in density form, but not of it, not limited by it. You're inspired by it. This is mastering density form, and it takes focus, but it also takes a relaxed state. That's duality integrated more directly with non-duality, with non-physicality. That's the preparation for progression from last month's energy, especially with the healing transmission. Are you holding that subtle energy of your creative harmonic, even when there's endings and beginnings going on, so that your desires for the earth experience, the higher potentials that you want to create, that you are holding that? And that's what August is focused on. Being that energy, holding it in density form, holding your resonance. And I'm going to give you a specific exercise in just a bit, but first I want to kind of overview what Ariane means by focusing on density form. We are here at this specific time to ascend from third density into fourth, which is a natural process. And that's just more of a conscious awareness of the subtle realm, even as we're physical, so that we're using that vast, subtle engine that creates worlds. And the biggest part of holding something in density form is energetic. You're sustaining a vibrational resonance to the future potentials. And that's the literal meaning of holding space. Because, like all life, you are 99.9% space, less than 1% matter. So, holding that subtle information within your beingness is that constant part of your light work so that potentials birth through to this realm. Whether that's through you, it's through another person, it might be through another generation, but you sustain the availability of that information here. Your desires saturating the old news of today, helping us to be immersed in a catalyst of loving potentials so that that becomes the information that all of life is saturated in rather than fear and disempowerment narratives. And as you are consciously focusing on the energetic information, the space, the 99.9% flow of information in the moment, the being which you want to create, your consciousness becomes less dense. It becomes more aligned with the subtle realm rules. It becomes more aligned with universal law. Our density is guided by our lower chakras. So, clarity and flow means that you're actively participating in the energies that those chakras support, that you are energetically and actively supporting the safety of the first chakra, your creative give and receive with life. That's the second chakra energy. And of course, your courage, your will, your empowerment of the third chakra, so that those higher frequencies are able to manifest here. And again, review last month's video for more on that, with that full flow of earth and sky, or physical and non-physical within you. Now, an important focus is also the inner and the outer connection, so that you're blending your potentials with your interactions, being that change. And as Ariane has said, beneficial interactions lead to beneficial interactions. And when your inner realm is coherent and it's following the flow of love, which is the natural pull of life, your subtle bridge, your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, that 99.9% part of you, that information is influencing the physical realm more strongly. This is helping your density to attune more with the non-physical, blending the human and higher self. You're being that resonance of what you want to create first and foremost within. Then the actions come from inspiration rather than desperation. Now, I want to talk about the healing transmission and also give you an exercise for the month. First, this final light language class of the year starts on September 9th. And this is an in-depth activation and expansion with light language for those of you that either haven't channeled it yet, or you've started, but you want to expand your capability and your understanding of it. Light language is something that anyone can do. This class helps you open with support and lots of fun. Also, I have an interview that I'm really excited about. I will be interviewed by Lee Carroll and Monica Murani. And Lee is the original channel for Cryon, work that was really supportive in my own opening. And that interview streams live on YouTube Wednesday, August 2nd at 6 p.m. Pacific. So be sure you're on my newsletter for a reminder about that. And of course, you can find information about both of those below and on my website, jamieprice.com. Now, let's talk about the crystalline soul healing and light language transmission. This was a powerful shift for the lower chakras that began with first strengthening that central column of the chakra system and opening the flow of the higher chakras. And then there was a deep strengthening of the lower chakras, especially that second. And there was this continual sense of the Mobius flow, the flipping inside and out seamlessly, or being in such harmonious flow that the shift in direction is smooth, which is perfect because we've been focusing from navigating change to a deeper allowance of the natural flow of life, even as we're directing our mental flow. We relax into that mental flow so that we maintain that open state, the peace that passes all understanding, so that change is more graceful. Now, there is an exercise for the month to help you connect your creative harmonic with your density form, mastering your manifestation, shifting the earth experience to a greater loving potential. As we approach the Lion's Gate, you have a powerful support to activate your desires. every intention affects you directly and it flows into the collective. The focus I was given heals and amplifies, especially the lower chakra flow, so that you're manifesting more efficiently. And it is. I am safe, supported, and capable. And this is the safety in the physical of that first chakra. It's the support of give and receive with life that represents the second chakra, and the capability, recognizing that life wants your unique energy in this realm. You are cherished and powerful. So that healing intention for the month is I am safe, supported, and capable. For example, maybe I want to bring more empowerment into density form, into my life and into this world. So I would take a deep breath as I'm observing the ways that I want to feel and see more empowerment and repeat, I am safe, supported, and capable. And then repeat that a few times, observing any of those clues of release or activation within you, and also how life is continually communicating to you. So, leave a comment below of what you would like to bring into density form so that we can each support your creative harmonic of love becoming predominant in your life and this world. I hope you have a wonderful August and enjoy the crystalline soul healing and light language.
Himor amar an sachayak anat prim aru harma an shayarmam. Kranat anot sum charakrearot uar dal renenem a kurit kam sukur mim ashtur an sakayeret ur umderet al chanan akrayaret am su san shumak an hayaru kual. Kranet am ukrur mem a urene na randat ham orot shum chanot an krayaret al renod kamu urkrur mat im sukurum. Kanan steyerut zum charkrandat ham gral renenet ua sam. Premem anshayerut huem ekredet al renenet ua. Kar ukuret aktirut unum sacharut ua. Premem an krorma endat al. Dan stormed kom krandat handier or. Tal renema oret kan it sochum krema or krandat han derut sakrorum bran roma nendat o koret kel urne tutso charm krema am. Horamat an sochurmeb a kim krormat nem soch undat im rel rnene hat o koret Kamur krayat san sharot krema antarat od unuma krendat hil urma sum charakremdat kana kremdat unuma sukuem ka shum andat utsua sanando kormat nam oremat talel renen short ma im Hamo kar akrandat, karam hat sharot san sharotunum akrandat, klel renen shur mem sukuret yet nind her huem korma kam kroreme, tel runuhur sukurim, janur da krayat and kel urmahat im utsum charak kan nen such huende ratand kam huem